Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, Happy Girl Alaska. I am your girl Terry, your Alaskan home girl, and if you are new here, welcome. So today is Sunday and I am out and about, you guys. I have not been out of my house on a consistent basis, I would say just about all winter long, just because I just have not been feeling it. You all know that I'm hashtag Team Boycott Winter. So this will be my last winter in Alaska. I'm going to seek warmer climates. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be getting up out of here probably in the next 2 weeks, heading to Palm Springs, California. I can't wait. Very much looking forward to that. I need some sunshine, some rejuvenation. I need to see some green grass. Granted, Palm Springs will be in the desert, but in any case, I'm looking forward to a change of scenery. I need to re-up on my vitamin D. So today's video, I'm out and about for a reason. So today's video, we are going to be touring one of our other hoods, you guys. And I say hood with quotation marks because y'all know, if you've been to the hoods in some other cities, what we have in comparison really cannot compare. So the place that we're going to be looking at today, or the neighborhood I should say, is one of our oldest neighborhoods in Anchorage. And that neighborhood is Government Hill, which is located right outside of the base, so right outside of J-Bear. So I'm going to go ahead and take you all for a little drive through the neighborhoods, share some information with you, and just kind of get you acquainted with the area. All right, I'll check back in. few things I should mention about Government Hill. Number one, I'm not that familiar with this neighborhood. Most of my interactions or going over to that neighborhood or this neighborhood is from going to church. I used to be a member of one of the churches in that neighborhood, and then I would say having some friends that were in the military, we would go to a couple of the restaurants that are over there. There's this Chinese restaurant, and then I don't remember the Mexican restaurant being there, but it may have been. I mean, it's been such a long time. But one of the most memorable things for me as a kid was going over that bridge. So there's a bridge that separates the area where Government Hill and the military base is, and then downtown. So we used to live on base. We would go over that bridge, and I remember thinking it was just so big. And so we would go to the bridge, go over the bridge, head into downtown, and just spend time off base is what we would call it. So yes, most of my memories, and again, we didn't spend a whole bunch of time in Government Hill. We drove through the neighborhood, but that was about it. We drove through the neighborhood to get to the bridge. Okay, so something else I want to mention about Government Hill is that I refer to it as one of our other hoods, but what you'll see here is that it depends on what part of the neighborhood you're in, because I would say the older section of Government Hill, you'll see the homes look a lot older. You'll see some rundown homes. You'll see some low-income apartments. I don't know if they have condos over there. They all look like apartments to me. And I believe that Government Hill, being that it's our oldest neighborhood, at one time was thriving. You know, it was a hub of activity. They had a little mall over there in that area. But then something happened. I think Government Hill got separated from Anchorage. I'll have to look and see. I'll share that with you all. But yeah, after that, the economy in that neighborhood just kind of took a nosedive. And so now Government Hill is one of those neighborhoods where a lot of Asian people, when they move to Alaska, the home ownership, I don't even want to say home ownership. A lot of the Asians move into that area because it's low income and affordable. The ones who are just getting started here in Alaska. What else do I want to mention about Government Hill? Oh yeah, there used to be this huge red church in the neighborhood, but as I've been driving around, I don't see it. And I want to say it was very obvious. It was a huge red church. I think my mom took us there a couple times. We weren't members or anything, not that I can recall, but I don't see that church there anymore. So Mom, if you're watching, they must have demolished that church. I believe they did. All right, so I'm going to stop talking and we're going to swing this camera around and let you all see what Government Hill looks like.
Government Hill is a neighborhood in the northwest part of Anchorage, Alaska, sitting in between Anchorage's downtown area and the western reaches of Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, specifically the portion formerly known as Elmendorf Air Force Base. The neighborhood is named for the hill it sits on of about 115 feet, bearing the same name, which is actually a bluff which rises alongside the northern banks of Ship Creek. The origin of the name date to 1915, when a federal land reserve was created in the area for the Alaska Engineering Commission, then heavily involved in constructing the Alaska Railroad nearby. The neighborhood sits alongside Connect Arm in North Anchorage. It is very ethnically diverse. Numerous Korean immigrants to Anchorage over the years have made Government Hill their first home in the city. Many residents work either in downtown Anchorage or at J Bear, which flank the neighborhood to the south and north, respectively. Both are within walking distance. Government Hill is often called Anchorage's oldest and first neighborhood. The U.S. government withdrew the area from inclusion as part of the Anchorage town site and instead created a reserve for housing workers from the railroad and other federal entities doing work in the area. The AEC constructed 13 houses in the southwest corner of the area in 1915. The area was listed as Government Hill Federal Housing Historic District on the National Register of Historic Places in 2015. Government Hill, along with portions of downtown Anchorage and the Turnagain by the Sea subdivision southwest of downtown, were among the hardest hit in the earthquake of March 27, 1964. A landslide along the bluff immediately east of Loop Road, estimated as covering over 10 acres, resulted in the destruction of Government Hill Elementary School, 2 residences atop the bluff, and a railroad building at the bottom. The west wing of the school was sheared in 2. Due to continuing instability in the land underneath, the building was left as it was and the site fenced off until the site was redeveloped as a neighborhood park in 1985.
Okay, friends, so I'm going to share some fun facts with you all about Government Hill. Government Hill has a population of approximately 1,300 residents. The crime rates are 44% higher than average in Anchorage. The cost of living is 19% lower than Anchorage. Real estate is 60% lower. The median cost for a home is around $119,000. Rent is 39% lower than Anchorage. and rent is about $746 a month. The average age of residents living in Government Hill is 42 years old. The median household income is around $64,000. All right, so one thing I would mention is that Government Hill, in my assessment, that neighborhood is kind of lackluster. And to me, if you're a person who is just starting out, let's say you're maybe bringing in around $60K or less, then you may want to land in Government Hill. The cost of living is a lot lower, as I just shared, and it's a really great place to kind of, get on your feet and then branch out and move on to a better neighborhood. So some of the amenities that they have in Government Hill, there are a few restaurants there. So there is Taco King, Subway, Chinatown, Pho Vietnam, and Ski and Bunny Pizza. Now, I have eaten at Taco King. I think I've been to that one before now, and I think about it. And I have been to Chinatown. I never gone to Ski and Benny. I said Ski Bunny. Ski and Benny Pizza. I've never been there. I've never been to Pho Vietnam, and Subway is Subway wherever you go. I'm pretty sure I've eaten there after church or something like that. Then there are no grocery stores in Government Hill, and there are no shopping areas like shopping centers or anything like that. I think they have a frame shop. And then I think I saw a shop in the strip mall that sells beard oil and some other random stuff. But if you're wanting to do some shopping, you're going to have to go across the bridge into the downtown area, and then beyond if you want to do some shopping. There are a few parks in Government Hill. One thing I totally forgot about, but I never, if I'm being honest, never really paid attention to, there's a curling club located in Government Hill. And driving by there, the parking lot was packed. So I'm like, oh wow, people are really getting their curl on, So if you're into curling, you might want to venture over to Government Hill. Oh, and then I forgot, there are a couple coffee shops there. They have one I saw that you could drive up to, and then another coffee shop called Touch and Go. All right, well, that completes my tour of the Government Hill neighborhood. Like I said, there's really not a whole lot to it, but definitely if you're someone who is thinking about moving to Anchorage, you don't have a ton of money, and you're just getting started out, then Government Hill may not be a bad area for you. Your money is going to go a lot further in that neighborhood. And then when you get on your feet, you can venture out. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.